love it. I love it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. This is Calvin Dean. Welcome to the Monday Morning Knockout Show, sponsored by the NFL Network. Yes, thank you. We have a lot to go over. We got some exciting news that happened yesterday. Yes, yesterday. Mr. Cam Newton has a team. And what a team he is going to. Are you ready, everyone? Cam Newton has been signed by, drum roll, come on, everyone. Yeah. The New England Patriots with Bill Belichick. Wow, what a signing that is. I'm telling you, people, wow. I mean, that is this. Let's hear it, everyone. Wow. All right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's huge, guys. It's huge. The New England Patriots, I had predicted, if you listen to my Monday morning knockout show, I had predicted that New England was going to fight to just try to stay 500, no less, have a winning season. Now, with Mr. Cam Newton, he is looking so good. I've never seen him in this good shape, and he has a chip on his shoulder. Oh, boy, does he have a chip on his shoulder. Wow. I tell you, this is, it's definitely a game changer in the NFL. The New England Patriots released, or Tom Brady went away, and same as Gronk, and they had Stedman, and second-year quarterback was going to lead the team. I knew that wasn't going to. And they had also Hoyer as well, veteran, but Hoyer, come on. And but man, they picked up Cam Newton. Wow. I mean, the guy is just, he's Superman. And I'm telling you, this guy still has it. And he has a chip on his shoulder. He's going to make so good. But we are dealing with the New England Patriots offense. You know, Tom Brady had a really hard time last year keeping the offense together, keeping it driving, and now we have Cam Newton. Now, Cam gives it a little bit of a twist. He can run, and that's going to set the bar for a lot of the teams, you know. He doesn't have any weapons really to throw to other than maybe White or Edelman. And I just don't see the New England Patriots really. They might slip into the playoffs, and they will be either 8-8 or 9-7 for the season. I was maybe thinking, could they make it to 8-8, maybe 7-9? But now it's just a game changer, guys. This is a game changer. Buffalo, this makes it harder for you to win the division, but I still think the Buffalo Bills will win the division at 10-6. And I think the New England Patriots they could even go 9-7. But most likely they'll be 8-8 at the end of the season. They might squeak into the playoffs with Mr. Newton. It's a one-year deal. The contract is really weak for Cam. It's all incentive contract. New England didn't have much money. You know, the cap space was very small, and they signed him an incentive deal. It's a steal, guys. It's a steal. If he meets all the incentives, he will make $7.5 million. Wow, come on. Andy Dalton's getting more as a backup at Dallas than Cam as a starter in New England. That's a tragedy. Richard Sherman went off on it, saying it's disgusting. I think it's disgusting. If I was Cam Newton, I would fire my agent. I really would have tried to get into a team like the Los Angeles Chargers. At least they have more weapons to work with. I think New England's, like I said, they're going to They were going to struggle to be 8-8. Now I think they will probably end up 8-8, maybe 9-7. I highly doubt 9-7, but they could squeak out a victory. I think the Buffalo Bills will definitely win the division still. It's going to make them a little tougher to win the division with Mr. Cam Newton there. That's for sure. I was thinking Stedman, really, second-year quarterback. The guy didn't really show much in the offseason, preseason last year. So, he showed some signs of, he could be good. But, he's not a Cam Newton. And Cam is definitely the real deal, guys. He definitely is working with an offensive line that is subject and that offense of New England. Wow. At least they have Cam Newton that can run. That's going to be a very, very hard thing to defense. Whenever the defenses would go in against New England, it was always the rush, get to Tom Brady, get in his face, and we can win. But now, you can get in Cam's face, he'll just take off. And then, if you overshoot, then you're screwed. Because he's just going to run and make a first down, and he's going to make you look stupid. So, it's a definitely a different beast with Cam in New England, and man, what a pickup for New England. And they stole him. Stole him for $7.5 million, and that's not even guaranteed money. That's all incentivized. I just can't even fathom why he would sign a deal like this. New England, if they had more weapons, then okay, you know what? I'll do it. I'll sign. But no, God, $7.5 million. Wow. Think about it, guys. Andy Dalton is getting more as a backup. There's backups getting more. There are guys with less talent than Cam Newton getting 15, 16 million a year. Wow. New England just stole him. They stole him. And I consider it, I'm just like Richard Sherman. I consider it disgusting, the contract. Incredibly disgusting. And that's all I have to say about that, that's for sure. The only other team that showed any type of interest in Cam was the Jags. I cannot believe that the Los Angeles Chargers were not interested in him. $7.5 million, he goes to New England? Wow. That's just, it's just something, it just makes that division even stronger now. Congratulations, Cam, that you're back into the NFL. And now we have to see what Clowney's going to do. Clowney's still unsigned. And Mr. Jones in Kansas City, he's unsigned. So there's those two major stars that aren't signed yet. We have no idea what's going on with them as well. Now Clowney, Seattle, and Tennessee are interested in him. He's got at least a couple teams that are interested. I think his price tag is a little bit high, especially he tends to get hurt, and he tends to play like 13, 14 games per season. So, that's something to think about as well. Wow. And now let's get back to what's going on in the world right now. We have the pandemic that is just lighten up again. There are, all these 36 states that are right now just blowing up new cases, and MLB, they have players that are sick on teams. We have the Clemson Tigers, the football team on Clemson, just 16 players, all sick. I just don't know if it's going to be a college season. I just can't. I don't see it happening, guys. I just don't see it happening. College is a lot different than pros. With pros, they can go to maybe a few cities, and all the teams can play in those cities, and they could be like the basketball going to Orlando, all the NBA. I think that's probably going to be Plan C for the NFL. I believe that they'll probably go into the bubble. Quarantine effect, and they'll have to. I know there's not going to be any fans, especially now with over 500 million people in the world passing away from COVID, and now 125,000 of those 500,000 are from the United States, and now the United States is just blowing up. Like the other day, it was 45,000 people that were tested positive for COVID, and then Houston, they're in Texas. It's terrible. It's just terrible. You have hospitals that are overflowing with in the ICU and also the ICU units in Florida. It's all the states that kind of were, you can wear a mask, don't have to wear a mask, it's up to you. And, wearing a mask saves lives. That's the only time I'm going to say it. I'm telling you right now, social distancing, washing your hands, and definitely wearing a mask. Everyone wears a mask. If everyone wore a mask, by October, the scientists said that we would save actually 35,000 lives in the United States. But if we don't, then we're going to have even a worse time than we could even imagine with this virus, people. It's a terrible thing, and thing is like wildfire. Anyway, I hope everyone's staying safe, staying true. Be kind to everyone, people. Be kind, and congratulations to Cam Newton for signing. And he is in the NFL again, guys. He's in the NFL again. I'm so excited to see him play, and I am hats off to the Patriots for signing him for such a low wage. It's disgustingly low, that's for sure. Okay, people, I just wanted to touch base with everyone and had to give the news, had to give the exciting news, NFL news, and I mean, it's going to get even better, It's going to be an exciting season, even though we might not have, I probably won't have fans, but hopefully we can have a season. I'm hoping. I think there's maybe a 60% chance we might have some type of a season, but it's pretty much dwindling the way the United States is right now. I mean, the EU, which is the European Union, starting tomorrow, will open up their borders again to different nations, but the United States, Russia, and Brazil will be on the list that we cannot go visit the EU. We can't fly in there or anything like that because our numbers are spiking high. So that's something to think about. The only way we're going to head off this virus, people, is to wear a mask, keep social distancing. I mean, the bars in Los Angeles are all closed. Started yesterday because people aren't just listening. They just think it's back to normal. Oh, it's over. It's not over. It's far from being over. So the more people realize that, the more we will get back to going to bars, going to restaurants. But if you don't recognize it, if you're not wearing a mask and you think it's silly, or if you think it's against your rights as a person, which kills me, it's really being selfish, then it'll continue. And we won't have a football season. We won't have any type of season. Anyway, people, it's been fun. Calvin Dean with the Calvin Dean Monday morning knockout show. Need some water. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, Calvin Dean with the Calvin Dean Show.